guys, welcome back. Today's video is kind of going to be a weird one, but it's going to be all about this skin tag or mole remover pen. I saw these, I hate this too, but I'm always on Facebook and I see all these videos come up of all different crazy, weird, sometimes disgusting things or products or whatever. So I'm sure you guys probably saw this video, but it's basically a video where they put the pen right on someone's face, on their mole or wherever the mole is, and it boom, it comes off instantly. So I'm and then I started reading the comments, and I don't even know if those comments are real or not on Facebook, but I'm I need to try this. So I decided to purchase it and see what it was all about. So if you guys would like to see more about this skin tag or mole remover pen, and if it works, then just keep watching. Okay, so first off, I should probably mention two things. A, I am not a dermatologist, so don't take my word on any of this. I'm just giving you my experience and my thoughts and recommendations, if you will. Secondly, the shipping on this took a very long time depending on where you're buying it from. Some of these can come from China, some of them come from the United States. I think this one probably came from China, so it did take a while, so I figured I would just mention that. So when I got this, it was probably 2 months ago, I want to say. I was super excited to try it out, and I opened it up and I'm you've got to be kidding me. The instructions, yeah, they're in Chinese and they're in English, but I don't know who does the translations with these products because it's not English that we would speak. For example, it says for step 2, when press the work key, it is begin to work. Does that make sense to you? No. So I'm you know what, screw these instructions, and you can go on YouTube and just watch how to do it or whatever. So I'm just I don't even understand it. How easy is it to translate it into something that we can understand? I don't know, whatever, I'm not gonna get into that. So basically you turn it on, and well, the only downfall, well, not the only downfall, but you have to have it plugged in for it to work. So I can't turn it on and show you guys right now. So you have to have it plugged in to work, and I believe you have to charge it for the first time, because I don't think it comes charged for it to work. But you turn it on, there's 3 settings on it. So in the beginning, they recommend you to start it on number 1, the first setting, and then if you feel you can tolerate it, go to the second, the third, or the third setting, but I feel you wouldn't want to use a third setting. Basically what you can expect is I was oh my god, is this going to be painful? Is it not going to be painful? For me, I did not think it was painful, so I'm not gonna I can probably show you some areas I did, but I had 2 really small moles on my hand, and I don't even know if you can see it. And basically what you do is you just press the button, and you can literally smell and kind of see your skin or the mole coming off, and you just do it until you kind of see it come off. You don't push the pen really hard, you lightly press it right there, and then you know, and on one you might not even feel anything. So that's why I was doing it on the second setting. The smell is a little bad, but again, it's your skin burning off. So once you kind of are done, you can tell when you're done, and then I kind of just flick the skin off. Oh, and also wanted to mention, clean this before you use it for the first time with some kind of rubbing alcohol, because yeah, you don't know where this has been. I mean, I'm sure it's clean, but I'm just letting you know you might want to do that. It didn't really hurt me. Some areas it kind of did a little bit, but I'm I didn't care. I wanted to see the moles come off. So in the beginning, I kind of became a little obsessive with it. I started doing areas all over, and it got to the point where I literally had to put this in my other bathroom, so I wasn't using it. But I'm telling you guys, don't go batshit crazy when you first get it. I did, because it was becoming obsessive with me. I was oh my god, this is so cool, I could potentially get rid of all my moles. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. I just am not normal. But primarily why I purchased this was because I have so many sunspots, mole sunspots on my chest. I had a couple darker ones up here, and then I had one down there that was really dark that bothered me. So I did go a little crazy on my chest with the bigger, darker ones, and they did get a lot lighter in color. I thought I definitely was able to remove them at first, but it doesn't really hurt or anything. So, but overall, I don't think it totally removes everything. I can still see where I had it. It's just more of a lightener, if you will. It doesn't completely remove it. And it's not like the video. It doesn't just, you use it and it comes right off. That is so fake. It's not like that. It takes a while. It takes a while to heal. And like I said, once it's healed, in my opinion, it's lighter, but it didn't go away. And over time, I feel like they will get darker again if I'm in the sun. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, it kind of like stinks, but it kind of sounded like it was too good to be true. I know you can go and pay to get these professionally done. So I'm like, that's why I purchased it. I was like, if I can do this like for cheaper at home, then I would do it. But, you know, the other thing too is like I kind of in some areas, and again, this isn't really going to pick up on camera. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like very light, like right there. It's not really, it's very light, but you can kind of see like a little bit of an indentation there. And it's, I hope over time it'll go away. But that's why I wouldn't even recommend doing this, you guys, because again, like it might lighten some areas, but I feel like it doesn't remove them. It's a little gimmicky. And yeah, if you wanted to have a quick fix to lighten sunspots, moles, or even, I don't have skin tags, but if you wanted to have like a quick fix to lighten them, I would just be very careful. Don't go crazy like I did. And, you know, put Neosporin and then cocoa butter on every day to kind of heal it so it doesn't scar as much. And like when I say scar, I don't mean like a really bad scar, but I just mean either like some of the pigmentation from the sunspot is still there. It's not completely gone. Like it's not completely like, you know, nothing's there. You can see where it was. That's what I mean by it. So like, yeah, it does work in that sense, but it doesn't completely remove the mole. It doesn't move it in just like one use like the video. So that's where it's like kind of like a little gimmicky in my opinion. So overall, like, would I recommend this? Probably not. Unless your moles or sunspots really, really bother you, I would just pay the extra money to go to a dermatologist and get them removed. I was actually telling my dermatologist about this. She hadn't heard about it. And she was even saying, like, I honestly wouldn't recommend this. And the primary reason why I wouldn't recommend this, and you need to be careful, is because say you did have like a sunspot or a mole that maybe was cancerous and you didn't know it. Well, you removed it, so like you wouldn't even, if it potentially was cancerous, like you might not even know because now it's very light. So that's kind of like what my dermatologist was telling me, and that's why I wanted to relate to you guys because that's very important. But with me, and I went and got my skin checked the other day, a lot of like my spots are sunspots, they're not moles, so just be careful in that, you know, respect. And there's probably tons of videos on this so you guys can watch all of those. Hopefully this video wasn't all over the place. I kind of didn't organize my thoughts. I kind of just jumped into this video, but I wanted to let you guys know about this because I'm sure you guys have seen it all over the internet. I know I have, and I wanted to let you know if it works or not. So that is it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.